realizes that it's a party in the bottom lane.
Oh, they got the side pull with that too. Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
it's
kinda
cutting.
got the side pull.
Creeps are going to do a little bit of a do-si-do, if you will. And
The thing is,
a
this straight up tri-lane from DC
dude,
is way stronger.
Dude, Misery might be able to power shot Envy here in a second. Okay, I gotta say.
Yeah.
180, level 1.
NP, their heroes, like if they get one of the supports out of position, they can get the arrow combo. But other than that, it's very hard for them to go on anybody when Moon is just pushing the wave in that manner. Mid lane though, looks like we do see Bros going for a setup here with the net.
Oh! And then the poop, and the first blood goes to Owie. Owie's Meepo killing Weeha. Watch out, okay. I just want to make sure that ironic statement's put out there real fast. Alright, hot start.
Lane again, looks like they want to go for Weeha.
Oh! Was a little ensnare uphill. Is not going to be able to find the connection yet. Still looking for hopeful. He's going to go for the arrow. The naked arrow gets it right in the back. Oh, Weeha. There's the poops. There's the kill. Nice. Another setup. To backpedal out.
Mezzo really wants this rune because he has a bottle. NP doesn't want him to get it, but
Cogs in one. Can he bump him away, then take it? No, he stands right on top of it, and he does get it.
He's got mana for one more.
Disruption, arrow! On to resolution! See you later! Leaping in, Rose will take the hit.
He just really wanted that one.
The greed. Unfortunately, a bit too much for DC on that one. A little bit, but DC are content on making their approach in. Look, MSS is here. He's got hook shot. Oh no, not able to get the lock in. Onto Saksa, still continues to roll forward with the battery assault, but Weeha's here, hits him with a raise, the arrow, gonna be caught behind him, Weeha goes in for the kill and will get it onto MSN. A little bit of a sidestep there, he's trying to avoid the earth vines, turns back, gets it onto Moon. It's a good choice because he was about to come in with a burrow strike and my god, that would have hurt.
Very uncharacteristic for MSS to miss those type of cogs plays. Ends up walking up too and gets pays his life, positioning for DC. And NP doesn't really have the best ways to contest the tier 1. They don't really have any deep push or out spam. It's pretty much only way they contest it is if they like outnumber them or if the clockwork gets a good hook and they have people set up already. So they're gonna go for it anyway though.
Yes they are.
SSS is up now.
Rolls in, puts the disruption onto Wee. MSS bumps him back with the cogs while locking in Misery. They put their focus onto him. He tries to win run out of this one, but he will be taken down. Now Moo moves in and then gets quickly slashed apart from Envy's Omni Slash. 2 down. MP take a good fight there and then pull back with their winnings. And they're not going to get the Weaver down. So DC go right back to work in the mid lane to finish off its tier 1. Saksa will take the last hit.
AUI gets spotted.
Oh, double burrow connection there. Power strike 2, and the Meepo's down. Oh my god, that was a freebie right there, and that is the biggest net worth in the game. DC are going to probably continue taking fights to NP so that they are not relaxed to get into a groove of farm. While Envy right now feels okay being in the bottom lane farming, his team's about to find him in a lot of trouble here. TPs are starting to come, and then people will be able to come into their shrine, looking for connection of the Omni Slash right onto Moon, but the Shallow Grave comes out from Saksa, and Moon is just waiting for an opportunity to burrow to the high ground and make it away to safety, and he's good now. Turning it around, they hit him with a poison touch. Saksa sidestep that arrow.
Wow, Moon actually survived. Misery gets hooked up now though, and he's gonna be the target of MSS.
Oh yes, good connection there. Tries to win run away, but the battery assault will continue to do his job. There were some rotations to the bottom lane for DC, so they got split up a bit. And MP were able to capitalize in that moment.
DC's just trying to make fights happen, trying to make stuff happen with 4 heroes as often as possible, letting Weeha just farm. He now has his full Dragonlance finished up.
Soul Catcher, Disruption Arrow is unfortunately just coming in a bit too late. Will not find resolution. And now he's happy to move in. And he's doing a lot of work, and nice burrow from Moon. Finishes off what resolution had started there on the little support. Now looking to go for Rose. Sakuchi should get the finish and will. One by one they crumple down. MSS going to be forced to drop down the cogs. Resolution walks around him. Gets hit with the bind, and that's all DC want. They get a couple of supports, and they're forcing Owie to come out from his farm and try to participate too. MP right now. They are not able to find that easy target as they go up and around the Roche pit. Envy shows himself in the lane, throws out his Blade Fury. DC might look to make their move. They know he does not have an Omni Slash yet. They get him with a Shackle shot. SVG is going to be forced to dish out the disruption to save him here.
Top lane, AUI might be in some trouble here.
All right, Requiem going to be flying out as Owie could get blasted. One more raise, another right click, gets it in. Owie goes down, taken out from that top of net worth position. It's Weehaw taking over.
But DC are ready and willing for this one if they do go. Saksa walks right into him.
Okay, battery assault, while Misery chains down Rose. MSS tries to have enough firepower. The arrow actually connects, turns back with a rocket, will be able to get the finish, but it will cost MSS his life, and that life will be fed over to the mighty Weehaw.
That was the mega kill. Oh, MSS actually hadn't died.
Oh no.
Well, he hadn't died on his kill streak, so that gives a kill streak to Weehaw.
Yeah, that makes the trade not great at all. And look at this resolution, spotted out. Oh, nice little Earthbind stops Moon from being able to make chase with the rest of that epicenter. Arrow going to find its mark on Moon this day. He tries to burrow back out. Meanwhile, Resolution was chasing down Envy, it would appear, and Envy died. Condolences to him.
Yeah, that it's not allowing Sanking to do anything. You know, you can't stun, you can literally do nothing when you get rooted. Form of lockdown either for this Weaver. Into like looking into like later skepticism.
Yeah.
Like he can just kind of do the bug thing, leaving it out of the fight, so it's not very disable.
Okay, initial jump here for Lee. Yeah, he has that Force Staff, or Hurricane Pike rather. Didn't stop the Requiem, but not going to be offering a whole lot. This time maybe overplaying his hand a bit. Nearby though, MSS gets a secondary snipe as they're going to be able to take out Moon. MP's brightest moments here in a while will reward them. That's a big net worth takedown.
Bit aggressive, over-aggressive in the bottom lane, and at the same time though, MSS actually makes good space on the side, grabbing the Sanking, so they're not able to follow up and help Weehaw. They end up going for action on MSS, and I think this game the Hex is more than needed. Like we mentioned, the Weaver, there's not a lot of lockdown for him. The Hex gives you everything. It also helps you stop the defensive dazzle positioning and spells. Here we go.
Owie gets to jumping into poop on the Saksa here, but he is going to be able to make it away with a grave. Jumping from MSS, looking to follow it up. They will be able to get the dazzle takedown. Weehaw shows up to play along with Misery. Pop out the dust as the Moonlight Shadow is going to be committed to re-engagement from Owie, pooping on forward. Earthbind's there, Misery gets forced, but the Blade Fury's there to pick it all up. And MP take another 2 down. Back-to-back fights, favoring them. DC are still flash farming across the map before it's absolutely necessary for them to be at attendance. Because Weehaw wants to get this Blink Dagger, or BKB rather, as fast as possible. Looks like they spotted Saksa. Nice arrow connection with the Earthbinds. He has nowhere to go. This dazzle is done for.
Steven has been landing a lot of his arrows through this game. We're under nets and all that, but he's also fairly armed.
Bottom lane, looks like they managed to get the lockdown for Envy. They blast them apart with the Requiem, and then MSS shows up with his Blade Mail, locks them both in, and they take them both out too. Moon and Weehaw together, caught within a trap. Beautiful setup from MSS. Will get redemption for Fallen Envy. Still making it a favorable trade for MP. Resolution though, flirts around and boom, blast down Rose. In the Misery now. Oh, that does not latch somehow. And now comes out the ulti, and SVG will get dropped. Okay then, Resolution though, lots of damage on the back end of this one. Eats a rocket, and we'll be able to run out. A very long-winded fight, but back into that one, you see Resolution picking up a few kills. They took down Envy. Now he's still chasing here.
Misery is
the Hex.
Pretty dead.
Yeah, they got him. There's the Earthbind. Turns back with a shackle shot, but obviously there's plenty more CC to come. And now mega kill for Owie. Seems to be the case. They've already smoked up and began to make their move towards mid lane. DC with the Aegis not there. They hope for a better fight. Owie's been spotted farming the Ancient Camp. Resolution hits him up with the bug. They hex him though. Gets forced out. Runs away from safety. Arrow going to be dodged, but the jumping from MSS is going to be onto Weehaw. Doesn't look to lock him in yet. The Moonlight Shadow is going to be out. DC look to turn and run. There goes the cogs, but the Requiem flies out from Wee. Now Disruption going to be there trying to save MSS. He's trying to make it back in a wave, but one more shot should do it. They'll get the finish. Moon hits up with a burrow onto Owie, who's moving forward for Saksa. Now they turn it back around. They need one more shot for that Owie Meepo. He's too far away. Weehaw moves in to get it. They get it. Meepo's out. 80 seconds. No buyback. Misery gets the lock onto Rose, hits him with the power shot. Moon is waiting with the burrow, gets it there. Oh, barely lives. The auto starfall, nearly taking him out. Saksa will save him with the grave. EternaLEnVy, the lone survivor here in the mid lane, and it's a resolution. Unchased. He goes for the spin, but it's a spin to lose. Misery with a double kill. A 5-man wipe coming out from DC.
Didn't I just say, look at the green dots? Massive swing around. But no, it was nice smoke wraparound coming around from DC. They got the meepo, like they saw him at first, and they got the hex to be used. The hex was completely kind of wasted on the Weaver. They were kind of able to reset the fight into an advantageous position for themselves. And then with Moon...
Can they get to the high ground and make a unique approach onto DC here and take the game right back? That's what they're hoping to do.
See, Weeha's about to buy up his butterfly and bring it on the courier too, so that's a big power peak. Good,
gonna get error. Okay, they get with the Earthbind. A force was in the trees. Saksa trying to stay safe on the back end. They are going to get the finish on for Moon, but they want the dazzle too. Meanwhile, MSS setting up yet more kills potentially up and ahead. He's trying to square up with Weeha here, and then SPG follows it up with a disruption. Resolution. Dives and ducks out within the trees. NP will take their favorable lead in.
Just
NP, they gotta do something. NP are like, okay, we got so much time left. Let's do something here. Flanking and leaping and everything possible to get the jump on something here. They move in and they get the grab. It's gonna be Saksa going down first and they're looking to follow it up with more. Envy chasing in, locked onto Weeha. He is running in. Nice hook connection there for MSS. Will bump back Wee, who's going to be forced to pop the BKB, but he's destined to make it out. There's the force, there's the Requiem. Good damage on for MSS. Can he turn at least get the finish there? Yes! Death Requiem also going to be dished out. Kill. Piece there. A 2-for-1 trade overall. Resolution is just splitting the pressure though. Has already forced back at least one rotation.
So can't clear out that vision and go for plays, but their lanes are pushing in now. They're two side lanes.
DC see this. They have the ward right by that bounty spot, and they pop right for MSS. It's going to get shackled up. Arrow will fly, not find its target. Owie wants to continue to commit. Blinks it, doesn't find much of a poop target as the force is there, and now he's in a lot of trouble. They move in, and that's the end of Owie. He's going to be out, no buyback. Nearly 100 seconds too. And DC are just happy to move in and just gobble up anyone who's spotted out. It looks like Rose was trying to split push towards the bottom lane. Moon is there to respond to it. But it's no surprise to see that they are going to get the catch onto SVG and finish him off.
Rose getting chased out still here by Moon. Rezo now going to join the fray. Gets his blink cancelled up by the swarm and well, so 4 for none. Coming out from DC.
Yeah, that's, the ward by the bounty just spotted MSS coming in from the south of where DC were, already together and in position. And then at that point, maybe it would have been the wiser call from MP to just let MSS go, but they felt confident. They jumped in for a fight, but they were going into DC territory.
Yeah, losing their clear initiator was definitely hard for them to fight after he goes down. A little bit of a misplay, I think, by DY there. Probably gonna hurt them quite a lot when it's DD Shadow Beast.
Yes, so MSS tries to do something about it. Bumps him back with the cogs. Now hook shots in. Disruption is there. Weeha quickly takes care of the illusions and goes back to work on this tier 3. That's going to be taken care of. Now look at the racks go down. DC hitting them hard. They're looking to 2-0 NP in this series and secure a semifinal spot. DC want to push these lanes forward, but Always in the side lanes, continuing to kind of force DC to acknowledge them.
I was going to say this might be where we see Envy.
And going for the Omni. MS is there for follow-up and helps locking down Lee to get the finish. Now it's going to be a bit of pressure on MSS. He steps back. Moonlight Shadow does come out. Rooted down. Saksa goes for the TP, makes it out. He's going to be safe. MP frantic. They race in, know that this is a chance to go in for the roast and go right away.
Very aggressive positioning by Weeha. Nowhere near actually anyone else on his team. He was very isolated. He gets locked down before he's able to get the BKB off. But so he gets hexed, he gets hooked, and he has Soul Catcher on top of him. So the Omni Slash just to pieces in no time.
Rotations back as Rose continues to split push. Look who's inside. Almost caught out. MSS doesn't catch the hook. Nearby, there's going to be a burrow. trying to get the jump and the finish on the SVG. That is going to be the Shadow Demon taken out of this. And the gem dropped. Meanwhile, below, Moon looking to set up onto Rose. He gets the Moonlight Shadow off, but he gets quickly dealt with thereafter. Now it is quickly going to be MP trying to get the hell out from trouble.
So eventually they're going to have to force something, or force the lanes in so far while the Roche is up that they go for a Roche play with like 2 or 3 heroes.
Envy is just going in, gets the finish with the tier 3 in the bottom lane, and looks to TP out. Alright, nice move, Envy. Oh, Howie though in the lane. Yeah, he is not so fortunate. He gets shackled down and killed off. Weehaw takes that one. Almost effortless between him and Misery. Howie's now out of this game 90 seconds. Well, he might have to buy back. A takedown of Saksa also does have a buyback here, but just that 1-by-1 here is Resolution just continues to right-click. Envy gets out the healing ward. Resolution goes back for the racks instead. We'll get the finish on that one now. Big Omni Slice comes out. Time-lapse though. Shrugs it off, no problem. Moon steps in, gets off a decent burrow strike, but could find himself in a lot of trouble. There's a 4-stab, a second one with a grave. He's going to be back in the safety zone. While on the other side, MSS locks down and finishes off the Dazzle. Saksa going to be out of this one. Jump for empty. And now it's going to be Weehaw within the trees. They show themselves. Moon hits it in with a big move. Howie inside him with a Ghost Scepter. He's going to be fine. But the rest of the team is not. As it is to fall 1-by-1. DC roll in through the base. Resolution going for the bottom tier 3. MSS forced to dish out the Ghost Scepter, Blade Mail, and hide away from trouble. But DC just keep their eyes on in, going for the racks. They know this one is close to over. That is 2 racks suddenly gone, and Resolution is not done yet. He's looking to go all the way for the Shrine, potentially for the Megas. A big Coupon does come out, but the Raid is going to be there. A save for Moon, and then a Flying Requiem will be there. And that's going to be the game. It's going to be DC taking this series 2-0 over NP.
Alright. The Windrunner word, I don't feel like it was really too much Windrunner and stuff though, but I really like their lane setup this game. They went for that like aggro tri-lane and just they really shut down Envy where he was just coming back for 40 minutes. He never was really at a point where you were looking at this jug and you're like, yeah, this guy is completely back. Other than that, it was P kind of just getting like Roshans and then DC couldn't fight, but overall it just felt like DC's draft and their game plan was just a bit stronger.